Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Friday, okay? Woo! Alright guys, you finally made it to the end, okay? We finally made it to the end of the month, okay guys? Tomorrow is a brand new day and month, okay, for August. And it's also Caravana Day for all my West Indian people who celebrate Caravana. I hope you guys have fun, and guys hope you have a safe, really beautiful day too, because I know the weather can be funky sometimes. So I really hope you guys have really good weather that day. But yeah, let's get started and see what you guys need to know. I'm going to be using the Journey Oracle deck for this reading. So let's jump right into it, okay, guys? And see what messages you might need to know for today, okay? So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time for July 31st? What can you tell the collective for today for July 31st, please and thank you? What is it that they need to know for, thank you. So somebody's integrity is significant. This could be collectively or individually, but your integrity when it comes to balance, it's like, I don't know why I'm getting this feeling like someone does not play about their morals, okay? Their morals, their dignity, okay? Things that people don't really care about these days, you do, okay? And so when it comes to your integrity, it's like there are certain things that you will tolerate and you won't tolerate. There's also this thing where it's like you're balanced with your yin and yang energy. So there's a squirrel walking around with a piece of nut in its mouth. It's so cute. I can't. But yeah, there's something about that where you guys are, integral. Okay. So for sure, there's something too with, the energy of yin yang energy, masculine and feminine energy. Basically you stepping into like a newer energy of not allowing low vibrations to take you into certain places, right? Whether this is like environments or people, it's like you're not allowing low vibrational people to control the narrative, basically. So maybe before you would get annoyed or mad or whatever the case is, right? We're human. We all have feelings and emotions. But now it gets to the point where even if you do get mad, it's not as frequent as before, okay? Or maybe it's like you'll see what the issue is, you'll look at it, observe, and just walk away because you're like, child, ain't nobody got time for that, okay? It's like so there's certain things that you're not tolerating, or there's certain things you're just not putting your time and energy into, basically, okay? So, Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? Thank you. So yeah, step by step, okay? There's something about you doing something step by step or taking your journey step by step, but there's definitely this energy when it comes to your integrity. It's like it takes step by step because there's just certain things that you're just not tolerating or dealing with, or, when it comes to your path, it's like you're realizing that it's going to take step by step for you to get to where it is that you need to, whether this is like emotionally or spiritually or just showing more gratitude, for the things that you have, right? Nature is significant. So there's something about stepping outside into nature that's significant, or being closer to nature. This could be going out for walks, meditating, things like that. But being in a place of solitude and connecting with nature and being one with nature is significant. We have the process, okay? So there is something that you guys are doing that it is a process, or you guys could be taking process when it comes to the way that you handle things or the way things are moving for you. So say creatively, like you guys are, like I said, drawing or writing or reading or making things for, other people and not just yourself. You're creating new things, right? And so for some of you guys, it's like a process. It's like, if you're a writer, it's going to take time for you to write that book. Or if you're an artist, it's going to be time for, take time for you to, draw that art or paint that art or whatever it is that you guys are working on or doing, right? So definitely there's something that is a process, but again, it's like you're taking it step by step. You're taking it basically day by day, okay? But whatever that is, there's something that is connecting you with your talents and skills, and it's almost like you're still going, like basically the universe is like to keep going because this is not the end, this is just the beginning. So it's almost like you guys could be starting something new, and Spirit is saying to be open. Now this could be being open to what you guys are building, or just being open to the process of your journey and what you have going on. And also when it comes to your happiness, it's like being more open to joy, being more open to, things that actually matter to you, that bring you happiness and joy, whether this is like being around certain people, or or this is about you doing things you love to do. Whatever that energy is, Spirit is saying to continuously move forward in that, right? So Spirit, what other messages? Thank you. You being open to happiness and joy, whether this is you creating your own happiness and joy or being around people who give you this, it's making you be connected to your highest self, okay? Some of you guys are in alignment when it comes to you being connected to your higher self, and also when it comes to you communicating with your higher self, okay, guys? Take whatever resonates with that, but definitely there's something about that energy where it's like you're connected to the Most High. And when we say you're connected to the Most High, that means source. Doesn't matter if you're religious or not, okay? I know in spirituality usually people are not religious, but it's almost like being stuck in the middle of being too religious, and then also 555 on the timer, and then there's something about change, right? Having a different perspective, understanding that other people have different views, but then not being disrespectful to that view, right? It's like basically debunking certain things. So you could have been somebody who was really, really religious, for example, and you debunked a lot of things. That doesn't make you a worse person, but it's just to say that you could have seen a lot of things where you were. And that also goes back to churches and stuff like that. Like you could have been somebody who, used to go to church and stuff like that. And it's like all of a sudden, it's like you could be dealing with people where it's like, say they were doing certain things in the church where that you wouldn't do, right? Like you wouldn't do it, or there were shady things that are happening, and you realize that a lot of times people were using their power for the worst of the worst things. So definitely take whatever resonates with this, okay? Light in the dark is significant. Shining your light, illuminating your light, being a light in people's darkest times is significant. But not only that, everything in the dark comes to light. And it's very interesting how I mentioned something about religion and debunking that, right? There's also this energy where it's like anything that was hidden from the collective, or anything that was like trying to be hidden from the collective, it's starting to show. And it's like masks are starting to fall off. So if people were trying to hide things from you, or they thought they got away with it, or they thought that you would never find out, it's like the universe is showing you certain things, okay? So it's like people from your past could be trying to contact you. People from your past could be trying to manifest you because they keep thinking about you, but you're not thinking about them, okay? There's like a fly in here and I want it to get out, but it's not going to get out the way that I want it to. Damn it. But monitoring spirits could be significant too, okay, guys? But definitely this fly's gonna drive me crazy, I just want it to get out. I hope it's gone. Anyways, but yeah, there's something about that energy where it's like, again, people thought they could hide things from you and then you found out, or just you being connected to source, or being connected to your higher self. It's like you still found things out regardless if people told you or not. And I think that's the scary part about being connected to spirituality. It's like that your dreams, your visions, daydreams and things like that, they will tell you messages, or even signs and synchronicities. Seeing signs and synchronicities and putting those together like angel numbers and like decoding them and stuff like that is significant, okay? We have the whisper. So yeah, it's like you were listening to your inner knowing or your inner intuition. And I think that's why people are also nervous or scared, because it's almost like things that people don't tell you, okay? For some of you guys are following your path, okay? Cosmic flow is significant, but following your path, like I said, to happiness, to joy, opening up the curtains, right? Inner child energy is significant. And then we also have the journey. So again, like I said, there's something about your process with this tile here. So if you notice that card that I saw showed you guys earlier with the pencil, and it had the same tiles on the floor, it's like you are creating your own journey, you are creating your own story, you're recreating your own path. And that's also significant, using your joy and happiness with how you feel about your circumstances right now. So definitely there's something that you guys are doing right now that's bringing a lot of change, okay? Or you guys are going through a lot of changes at this time, okay? Spirit, give me one more card. Yeah, Spirit is saying to keep going. And I said this earlier in the message. It's like the process that you guys are on, Spirit wants you to keep going, okay? It's almost like that same pencil that you were using to write or create with. It's like it's traveling everywhere that you need it to travel to. It's being continuously receptive by other people, or you're attracting other people because of what you're building or what you're creating or what you're doing or saying. Whatever it is that you're doing that is showing up for not just yourself but other people, it's showing in the energy. Okay, I'm gonna get another card, even though I wanted one more, but I'm gonna get another one because I just want to see, just out of curiosity. Yeah, we have release. Okay, so again, there's something about you releasing and going through transformations at the bottom of the deck, and change is very significant. And I did mention there was a butterfly that I saw. Okay, and then I also talked about, like, if today's not a good day, tomorrow's a brand new day. So we have a new day. Okay, so definitely take whatever resonates with this, guys. I am going to end it here. All right, guys, but thank you guys for the love and the support as always. I appreciate you guys, and I hope to see you guys in the next reading. Okay, guys, love you guys. Bye.